being shared this live. You're kind of behind the scenes with me today, and me and the Ansubu, and so you're going to get a special view of our up and coming show. Actually, y'all, this is it starts actually next Wednesday at 7 promptly. We do try to be prompt about it. We're a little late right now getting started, but actually y'all behind the scenes with this. So y'all actually are seeing uh, the behind the scenes part. And Subu, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay.
Do much well with everyone out there.
Right. On the road, on the move, always going. Low African Minds and I hustle daily, just go and don't stop for real. Uh, so I'm going to actually go live on here on our regular, let's see, live on Facebook. That's what we're trying to do there. Boom, bam, boom. So I think I'm live on the Haps, which will have us live on several groups and several Facebooks, and I do not know what this thing is saying.
Technology, huh?
Technology all the time, bruh. It's crazy. But we're gonna try to deal with it.
We have Dr. CQ. He still got some of those rolling. And so this system is renowned.
Okay, so I hear some background sound, so hold up. I don't know where that came from. I think that's in the mix with our music, actually. So let
That's
me
what I
do
thought
that.
it was. I know it didn't come out to where I'm at.
Right. I recognize it as one of the clips from one of our shows, so I know.
Yeah, I heard my voice. I did.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what it is. It's a lot of things going on in the background, y'all. And I don't see what our actual Facebook feed. Well, I'm just starting that now, and I'm not sure what our feed actually looks like just yet because we're loading on Zoom, and with everything going the way it's going, it's looking crazy. What in the world is? Are you serious? The destination is left 3102 Avenue. You can take me through this.
Okay, y'all. I'm traveling. We now parking. We finna get into it. We gonna get into it.
We are into it. We are live on several platforms right now, and because it's just the two of us, uh, we can't see if anybody's chiming in right now on those platforms or not. We just know that. Let's see. Oh, I'm upside down here. We just know that we are live on those platforms, and I'm trying to go live here on this one if I can be quiet long enough, y'all. Bear with me. And I cannot type fast, y'all. One of my kryptonites, I guess. And keeping my mouth shut long enough to type faster just isn't part of the process. So, y'all bear with us. We two men in the den, the lion's den, but we ain't, we cool with the lions. We harmonize. Let's call this the intro show. Right now, we on the intro show of the Connected Mind Show, brought to you by Lower African Minds. And tonight, as me and Ansubu was discussing earlier this week, I believe it was, a lot of people in our audience and in our circle, they are, hold up, y'all, let me get over here and do this so y'all all out my Facebook business, right? Supposed to be like this right here. Go back to the meeting, man. Are you serious? Let's stop the share like that and then do it again. Can we do it like that? Okay. See, now we look good on the other channels too. So that's cool.
I see a lot of different platforms pop up at the same time,
So we rolling. We doing what we supposed to do, y'all. Can we get applause for that? I mean, we doing something. It's just two guys and we doing it. Two brothers fighting for our freedom. So yeah, as I was saying, our discussion, we found like I said, our audience and some in our circles are kind of confused with the difference between loyal African minds and connected minds, and like we was discussing earlier, there is a difference. They're not totally connected. So, right. So, the difference between them is the way we kind of best described it was that it's like a symphony of music, where when you have that symphony, you have all the instruments together harmonizing to bring forth that beautiful musical sound that is that symphony. So, but if you've ever been in music, like band or in the orchestra section or whatever, you know that there's a time when the whole everything comes together and makes that beautiful music happen. But then there's a lot of times those individual sections, the horn sections, the brass section, flute sections, whatever you want to call it, drums, bass, they practice alone. So the best way to see connected mind, the difference between connected minds and loyal African minds, would be that kind of scenario where connected minds are the whole scheme of, I guess you want to say, creation or whatever, where we all have to learn to harmonize to make that beautiful music of life happen for all of us. But then there's the times where lower African minds, where our section, we need to get our act together, our coordination, our connections right, so that when we do bring our section to the symphony, we got our part right. We got it down packed. So in a nutshell, that is the best way to describe the difference between those two things, the lower African minds and connected minds. So that being said, definitely appreciate everybody's uh, uh, help and appreciation and support for us as we go through another growing phase with Lower African Minds, and our shows are coming back. Like I said, this show right here, the Connected Mind Show, will be officially back next Wednesday. I don't have my calendar in front of me because I got all my devices here working all at once at the same time. So whenever next Wednesday is, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we're bringing the show back to you, the Connected Mind Show. But also, we have, that's not funny. We have some other shows lined up. Some of them are old. I believe we bring in another hip hop version show with Mr. Lewis and some of that crew. I believe we have Queen Charn coming in. I don't know if Sister Wahid is bringing a show, but we definitely bringing some steam, and we got a lot of new bells and whistles to the system as far as we're going to be putting out teachings and classes and webinars. In fact, there is a webinar, the one we discussed, the Bhagavad Gita. That webinar is actually available now. If you go to loyalafricanminds.com/community, that's loyalafricanminds.com/community, and you can get in on that actual webinar and also find out where to plug in on a lot of live webinars and teachings and things we're going to be bringing to bring forth this process of worldwide African unity. So that being said, I don't want to talk a lot just myself. And Subu, I know you got some feeling you want to come in and let the people know about. So go ahead, brother. Numaki Wawa.
Numaki Wawa. So let me get up in here and add some more clarity to the situation. And Loyal African Minds is Pan-African, is pro-Black, worldwide African unity is for our children and our children's children. And so we want to look at Connecting Mind as a resource, right?
Right.
That will be able to say that there has been some stand-up people who grasped as much as they could about the function of worldwide African unity and those who might want to contribute, if that's possible, those who might want to encourage and inspire. It's almost like when we say what the good other people are at, you know, and they're in the Connected Minds. Or for some of those brothers and sisters who don't want to call themselves pro-Black or Pan-African, they might want to call themselves Black, pro-Black or Pan-African. And it's
you ain't in a hot spot, is you, bro?
I don't know. That's
you looking like you need to keep your neck on the swivel.
No, so you know, I'm riding with somebody.
Right.
I'm riding with somebody. Give me 1 second, y'all. It's a lot of activity to love.
I got you, bro. I got you. You know how we roll, y'all. I hustle daily. That's a just go, don't stop thing. Just like this Loyal African Minds movement that we got going on right now. It's taking all boots on deck. It's taking all hands connect, and it's taking us to realize that we are the people that we've been waiting for all these centuries. We're the dream that our ancestors had of a better future. So that being said, that starts with worldwide African unity. So I encourage everybody to plug in at our website, our main real estate, loyalafricanminds.com. Matter of fact, let me pull that up on the screen here. loyalafricanminds.com is our main real estate, and you definitely want to plug into loyalafricanminds.com/community, which like I said, that's where you're going to be able to what is going on with that? Why is I'm not seeing my share? Okay, so there we are. That's supposed to be the share of the website. Excuse me. Once again, loyalafricanminds.com website, where that's our main real estate, and we just put out one of our teaching webinars on the Bhagavad Gita, and as you'll hear mentioned in that training, you know, if our God is so incredible that there would not be enough books in the universe to be written about our God, then it makes sense that we don't just try to stay in one book when trying to study and learn sacred knowledge. And the Bhagavad Gita is a beautiful book because it's a whole lot of the other sacred writings also combined, and it's a beautiful thing. So I do encourage everybody to go right now and schedule to get in on our webinar there at lowerafricanminds.com/community, as well as you'll be automatically entered to get the updates and notifications of where we move and what we're about to do. We're going to be doing a lot more lives, a lot more hands-on, a lot more live webinars, as well as recorded trainings, etc. Because it's time, y'all. It's time for us to get up and move and do this. And it takes all of us together, connected, to build this thing. Worldwide African Unity. Numaki Wawa.
Numaki Wawa. And what I would like to point out to us is the fact that we started off doing the giveaways for our top fans. We're gonna have some challenges. There will be some competition for those who study. There's going to be some assignments for those who want to participate in increasing their knowledge or researching information. We're going to need content providers for our webpage. We're going to need curators and moderators and administrators. So this is an opportunity to get on in. We see what time it is. They keep killing us. We know that if we don't be the change we need, there's no change will happen. And so we need to be the change that we need right now today. And so Lower African Minds is operating in the community on your behalf for our children. And so you're going to be able to go to the web and purchase products. If you want additional information, www.lowerafricanminds.com. Lower African Mind Connected Minds will provide you with information that you're not going to find anywhere else. Chief Taiki, the Grand High Tech, and King Angelandi Subu, moving forward, I Hustle Daily.
Yes, sir.
We will go out of our way to make sure that those who tune in will have access to some valuable information, meaningful information, purposeful information, upliftment information, and get on in there. In fact, one of the things that we want to do is ask people who have some content or who want to be a part of something large to get and come in to Lower African Mind by way of www.lowerafricanmind.com and fill out the membership.
It's free.
And just explore.
It is free to join right now, anyway.
Exactly. We want you to be the head, not the tail. What we can see happen on the globe, a lot of things is hanging on George Floyd killer, his murderer, the person who ended his demise, willingly, knowingly, sitting on his neck with his hands in his pocket. I guess some people think that's better than twiddling his thumb, but it was more of an insult. And here we are playing the political judicial game, hoping that somebody do the right thing when we're asking you to do the right thing. Come on into the African Mind, go to the webpage. Let's protect our children. Let's give each other information. Let's take all our skills and our talents and let's put them together where we can create our own system, where we can be in charge of the narrative. The truth changes the narrative. And
exactly.
We need new eyes to see. We can't look out of our eyes of blue. And this is an opportunity for us to grow and go. We understand that brothers and sisters are moving into the African continent. Yes, Lower African Mind is connected to the African continent. Worldwide African Unity, it means over in Mother Africa with its 54 countries. It also means in South America, Central America, and North America We got brothers and sisters over in Europe. And you'll be surprised that we got people throughout Asia. These are the hidden black people on earth, and it is our goal at Lord After Minds to connect us together. And some people don't feel that they're advocates. Go find Connect the Minds. Get in Connect the Mind. Connect to the issue. Connect to the situations of today in the Connect the Mind. Like, you don't have anything to lose. You got a lot to gain by coming into Lord After Mind connection group or just participating in the Connected Minds. There's information on all of our platforms, on all of our pages. And even though on one level there is two different purposes, but Lord After Mind is for Pan-Africanists and pro-black, and Connected Mind is for those who want to be connected, those who are conscious, those who understand that something's happening around the globe, and something has to happen right where we stand today. Where you at? If you're listening to this, share it with somebody, like, subscribe, check us out on Lord After Mind YouTube, Lord After Mind's communities YouTube. You can also check us out on Instagram and just so many different medias that we want to be here for our children.
And our children's children.
And we cannot do that without the parents. We cannot do that without the adults.
Right.
This is your opportunity to make a difference today. Well, we might not have to watch any more court cases. We might together can figure out how to save the next brother from being shot by information of understanding what civics is, and information of law, understanding philosophy and sociology, the need to be a political party. That we do have the right to have self-protection and self-defense. We advocate not any violence, but we do want to protect our women and children in our community and our environment. Here at Lord After Mind, we want to provide you with resources in case you want to go to Africa. If you have been to Africa, it's a platform where you can tell us about your experience. We try to do it all, just like a blog.
Right.
It's a bigger piece of real estate inside www.lordaftermind.com. I'm just going to turn you back over to Chief Taki, me and Brother Maraka. You got anything you want to say, Brother Maraka? Yeah. Peace of Black Power.
There he is. Numa Kiwawa, my brother.
Yes, sir. So there it is. We have a whole network of people. Some people that don't want to be on camera. They know that civil. That's civil. We're civil. We're supposed to be on camera. We back on here. Yeah, I want to be on camera. I want to say that, you know what? I'm with my brother right now, and we out here doing the work. And what that means, because Chief Taki, the Grand High Tech, he knows that sometimes we got to travel, we got to get to one destination to another destination. And so I had a couple calls. The brother is telling me to get the shirt. Can you see the shirt?
There it is. I'm waiting to get mine. Definitely waiting to get mine.
Yeah, so you should be able to get yours out the mail tomorrow. Expedited that. And so we got a new batch coming. We want to get one in your hands, whoever you are. Give it to your children, your mother, your grandmother, because we don't want no loyal Nigerian minds, or loyal African American minds, or loyal United Kingdom black people minds. We want loyal African minds, the worldwide African unity, because we are our greatest resource. We are the greatest power. And so, with that, I'm going to turn you back over to Chief Taki, the Grand High Tech, and speak to people what we're here to do and why we're here to do it.
Most definitely. So that was it in a nutshell. All the things that we're doing are blending together, kind of like a spider web of connection. Like I mentioned, the community connected hustle community, where, like I said, we're going to be putting out a lot of live and up-to-date and current information from a lot of different channels, and we are connecting all over the planet right now. We're starting to reach out and make connections, and people are reaching out to us. So we are moving in that direction that we need to be moving, and the rest of it is God power, is raw power that's pushing us in the right direction. And even when we don't even know, somehow the pieces come together and the connections made, and we have what we have now, which is as we speak right now. We're broadcasting this on, if I'm not mistaken, about 3, 4, maybe different Facebook channels. I believe YouTube. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think I put the any other Instagrams on there, but definitely we're able to expand out with just a handful of loyal. Remember that word, loyal. Loyal African minds, not just the African mind, but the loyal African mind. Those few loyal people are making it happen, and we making it happen in a big way. And if you don't know, like I said, visit loyalafricanminds.com and find out. Go see where we're building. You can see how we're building that community with our people and our forums and our information and our connections, and how people are coming together and reaching out and learning together and sharing data together and comparing information together and learning the real true narratives of what's really going on in our world, and becoming a more educated and civilized people like we're supposed to be. So definitely that real estate over there on the internet is royal. LowerAfricanMinds.com. I encourage everybody to go there, join as a member right there on the front page. Register as a member. It's free, and you can get in where you fit in. Like the song goes, if you feeling it and you reeling it, then let's connect and put your skill in it.
And I just want to salute everyone who's tuned in, no matter what page. I've seen it go out to like 6, 7, 8 different pages. And so we're here, and we're not going anywhere. And the foundation is laid. But we have to build institutions for our children and children. Who's going to be a roofer? Who's going to put these walls up? Yes, we need social engineers and cultural architects.
Who's going to be our police?
We cannot do this alone. We need to get into these schools, right? If they're, see, and let me tell you like this. And this is for the people who are in our churches and that felt the church hurt. And we know that the church in its ancient form or older form before the Romans came was connected to ancient Kemet, ancient Nubia. It's a lot of knowledge that came out of our ancestors that the Europeans used a paintbrush and changed the face and names, dates, locations, and time. So don't ever think within the Lower African Minds, because we're global people, that we don't recognize that all these institutions of religion started from us. But what we will help you do to identify the origin from the original people before it was called by these foreign names. So at one time, what we call Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, and Buddhism, and Hinduism, we referenced it, and our ancestors referenced it at a point in time where another language in it had a different face to it. But that's what we're going to do at Lower African Mind. We're going to put it back in its proper perspective, and we're going to paint the face, right, in its original form. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, if you look at the icons in Christianity and Islam and Judaism, you'll see before they were painted white, or what they call near white, or Arab, or Persian, they were black icons. Same thing with Buddha, same thing in the Hindu temple. And so if we start there, and you want to ask, what difference does it make what color the foundation is? Our Creator put color in the universe. And if it is the original, right, which Worldwide African Unity we're speaking that the originals got to take their rightful place. And so if everything started with the originals, and you said the first should be the last, all right? And if we're the originals, and that we're going to last, no matter what weapon they bring against us, we're still lasting. And we want to give you the opportunity to receive the information here at Lord After Minds. Yes, LordAfterMinds.com. I just got so many phone calls coming in. It's real business. It's going on. Okay?
And that's how it is. Worldwide. Once again, worldwide African unity is what we're talking about here, y'all. And it's a real thing. I do, like I said, encourage people to go see more of what we're talking about, get plugged in. And one of the places I recommend to start is LordAfricanMinds.com/community, where you can actually see how we get down, and the website itself, LordAfricanMinds.com, you can actually see how we've been putting this together for some time now, and it's coming to fruition. People are starting to catch on. People are feeling the vibe. The frequency is getting out there, starting to reach our people at the actual mind frequency level where they're at now, and it's touching them. And the timing is perfect for all of us to see this opportunity for all of us to come together and push for worldwide African unity, which is the whole mission. And matter of fact, you can get our whole mission information and everything on that page I just mentioned, LordAfricanMinds.com/community, as well as the page. All our information is there. Even information on District 6, Region 6 of the African Union. All that information, like I said, we're doing things, and all we need is more people to help us do more things.
Chief Taiji, the Grand High-Tech, do you mind if I get in there and just give them some factual information that's going on right now as we speak?
Go ahead, please, brother, please.
Okay, so if you go to www.LordAfterMinds.com, there's a spear, there's a globe. There's a globe, and it has red dots and it has flags. You can see in real time right now who has tuned into Lord African Mind and who's tuned in to Lord African Mind. And the sad part is our Black people over in Europe and in Asia and over in South and Central and Africa are participating stronger than the ones who are in the diaspora, the ones who, according to the Bible,
London and everywhere,
prophecy, we're told to come out of her. And maybe you don't want to move physically, and okay, but mentally, let's move. We created Loyal African Minds with you in mind, so you can have your loyal African mind. And if you don't want to go that deep with it, please remember forward movement, moving forward. Get into Connected Minds, because we hustle daily, I hustle daily. And if you're inside Connected Minds, you're still connected to the know, to what's actually going on in real life time. And it gives you a perspective of who am I, what am I, how am I participating? And not to put you in guilt, but inside Connected Minds, if you're not participating, we really don't value that opinion for those who don't participate. So if you want to be valued, get in there, participate, bring the best of yourself to Connected Minds. And when you already in there, or for those who've been studying, or for those who got their wake-up call, regardless of your political affiliation or your religious or your educational background or your work ethic, and you know that there's a transitioning happening in the spirit, there's a transitioning happening in the mental mindset, leaving the matrix, and coming into a new in-depth reality. I'll tell you like this. Do your research, make your inquiries, make your investigations, check out the information. Try it. All things should be tested through the Spirit. And so here at Lord After Minds, we encourage you, we command you, and we applaud you to go make your inquiries, do your investigation. Look, if you have some information, come on in, Lord After Minds. Become a member, www.lordafterminds.com. Get your access in here to the membership. Let us know what you can do, and you can put your information in the webpage. So, yes, we want the whole world that is a part of Worldwide Unity to be able to access Lord After Minds webpage and say, hey, I got this information. This is where I can make connections at. These are the people I can network. I found my soul tribe. There is purpose as far as building a new system. We can talk about things financially. We can talk about housing. We can talk about proper diet. We can talk about science, technology, industry, the arts. There, inside the real estate, or inside that globe called Lord After Minds, there's an opportunity for us to expand on what we already know and to keep on learning so we can get some more.
Most definitely. And like we said, we bringing a lot of stuff back. We took a hiatus. We had to get things organized and get the platform right, get all the things that we needed to make the thing function with the few loyal Africans that are involved with helping us. And now we've nailed down a lot of those things, and we've gotten a lot of the wrinkles out of a lot of glitches out of the things that was causing the slowdown, and we're ready to move. We're ready to move, and the place, the mothership right now is loyalafricanminds.com. So definitely jump on the mothership, register as a member, get in on our forums, get in on the information that comes through there, everything that us as a people should be focusing on, and not allowing our minds to get distracted by a lot of the mind tricks that are designed to distract us and keep us off focus of what's really important, which are our resources and our children's futures and our mission, which is worldwide African unity.
And so we're preparing to make sure that you can participate with Lord After Mind, within Lord After Minds, the Worldwide African Unity inside www.lordafterminds.com. It'll be for the benefit of our children and our children's children. There's so much we can do together, and that's how things have to be. When we talk about humanity, that is a code word to use Africans as a resource, because China looks out for its Chinese citizens, and they will go to war. India will too, and so will Russia. And we already see what happened at the state capitol in the United States of America. There were a group of white supremacist Nazis or patriots who caused an insurrection, a rebellion, a revolt, terrorism, and Black people were not included. But after the aftermath that Trump got out of office, and some of those people got scot-free, here we are crying once again why they are shooting us. We're crying. Do we march? Do we protest? We're looking at the George Floyd trial. We feel helpless. We like deers with our headlights on. And we're saying, come on, get aside, Lord After Mind, and let's make some strategic moves. And with that, I'm going to say Numa Kiwawa.
Numa Kiwawa, Numa Kiwawa. So, Numa Kiwawa, bro. So, definitely that being said, y'all, we're getting close to being on for our hour, which is basically our time frame that we're trying to keep our shows at an hour. But once again, this was a warm up and a message to let everyone know, and please like, comment, share. Sorry we wasn't able to chime in if you were commenting during this live. Where I'm unable to see it because right now I have too many screens going on, and I can't see comments right now. But we do appreciate you, and we will respond after the show when we can see those as well. But that even so, we want you to like, comment, and share these shows, this information, what we're doing here inside Low African Minds, because, like we said, the solution to all these situations that we're having uh, uh, is us. We are the solution. So, that being said, the only way that us will be able to actually function on a level that can bring forth any real results is going to be that worldwide African unity, not just in America, not just in Africa, everywhere. The diaspora and the motherland, here, there, everywhere where our people have been scattered, it's time for that homecoming within ourselves. Now, we don't have to all move to Africa. We don't have to all migrate somewhere. But what we do have to do is start realizing our real stories, our real narratives, what's really going on, get out of the mind tricks, and realize that we need to move forward now with what our ancestors dreamed this world, this future to be.
And that is so detrimental to where we're at. So let's look at it like the Chinese, the Indians, the Persians, and the Europeans especially. Say they got a plan for the next 100 years. But DNA will not be here in the next 100 years if we wake up. That's one of the ways to eliminate them by waking up, working together. We are our greatest resource. But say we don't wake up. They have a plan to modify our DNA. They have a plan to exterminate us. They have a plan to put what you call like the thing that's in the stun gun, but they'll put a collar right your neck, and they'll use you as a human animal or a sex toy.
Wow.
Because why? We sit around and we let somebody else decide our future. And I know you said, how can they be that diabolical, or you don't believe that? But how did we get in this situation? How did the whole continent of Africa get colonized? Why is Australia colonized? Why is the people from Tasmania gone? And why the Fijians are not in control of Fiji? Why are the Asia, which is black people, or in Papua Guinea, who are black people, why don't they want to say, hey, man, we came from Africa too? Why you got people in Brazil saying, hey, we Afro-Brazilian? You got people who saying that we're all the same. You got people in Asia saying we're Afro-Asians. We got people saying they're Afro-Latino and Afro-Hispanics. So they're making a distinction. They're telling you we don't got forward. If we don't move down, family, we get what we deserve. And trying to be friends and prove to the rest of the world that you love everybody without showing your own ethnic group, race, or tribe, or people. When we say that, we mean black people locally, who's been oppressed, suppressed, and who's been locked out of technology, economics, and just a verb. For you to turn a deaf ear and a blind eye to the struggle of our own plight, it means that you're participating in our demise. I don't know how to say it any clearer.
Right. Numakiwawa. Right. So I think also we get a false understanding of it has to be we have to kill this race or that race is trying to kill us, and I believe that part has a lot of people confused. That's never been the case with no other species. We've never said, oh well, us as a people anyways have never said, oh, we got to kill the lions because the lions are gonna why would they even have to extract revenge on us? Because we've done that wrong to them, first of all, and second of all, um, it's the same thing. It's just another race of people. So we understand that there are people within the other race that understand the whole harmony of the full symphony, uh, even though they're not melanated or whatever. And but they don't subscribe to the idea, and our melanated people as well need to stop subscribing to the idea about to run out of battery juice. That it's a black versus white war where total annihilation. Now there is evidence and there is data of people of the Caucasian race and of the European Union and all that have those type of motivations, and there is a long history of people that aren't melanated taking up resources and pillaging the people, colonizing or whatever. So yeah, there is a lot of data on that to support that, and so that is why we have to move wisely as well. But at the same time, the mindset that it's kill or be killed, I think that's that caveman mentality that they brought into the world that really isn't the way we bring true harmony to our world as a people.
So what I would like to say that for you guys who doubt, the black race have never wanted to exterminate anybody. I can't say the discrimination, the bigotry, the prejudice, the racism started in loudly in India. It really started in Persia. The Persians invaded. They called themselves the Aryans, and they
right.
We had Indo-Kush, right? India was called Indo-Kush. They came in out of Iran, the Persian Empire, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Iran, Iraq, all that whole area made up the Persian Empire. They came into India and they started a caste system. The brothers with the afros and the dark skinned ones also in India and throughout Indonesia, in Arabia. And they haven't stopped their mission just because we love everybody and we want to transfer that to other people. But you can't force somebody to love you when they're plotting against you. And so I'm not trying to say that to cause any fear or hysteria or paranoia, but for those who make inquiries, who do the research, and I know we want to stay in a happy place, and that's why they call it the childlike people. We want to stay in Disneyland. Even we'll go fight war for other people, and we'll brag about how we won the Buffalo War, or Vietnam, or Korea, or World War II. But there's a war being waged on us and our children, and you can see it through the mental health. You can see it through the vaccinations and syphilis and PEDs and high blood pressure and
so much evidence.
And these are called the quiet killers, but they speak very loud. And so what we're saying is that our pushback will be our unity, that we'll get the people who are in the medical field to give us good help. I mean, from among ourselves, people who are in financial institutions, we can build our own. People who are in education, we can come up with a curriculum against success. We can have us transform ourselves into a greater society and a greater people. I know some of you guys want other races to come, but those other races have their own agenda. So here we are, a people without a system, and the other people got a system, and they're subjugate their system. And it doesn't make no sense in hell, earth, or heaven for us not to want to do for self. And I guess that's the bottom line that's being articulated here inside Lord African Mind for Worldwide Community. Let's do for self.
Right. Most definitely. So that being said, looks like we're coming to a close on this, like I said, intro show. We just wanted to get on here and introduce everybody. Usually I do a little bit more promoting or whatever, but I have been really preoccupied with a lot of different projects between me and my wife and what she's doing and what we're doing together and other family issues and things. So But we are bringing it together, and we are still going to make it happen. So definitely next week, next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This show, I know at least, will air. I'm not sure on the initial airing date of the other shows, but they will be coming through. I do advise everyone to go to lowafricanminds.com, where you will see on our events calendar the actual schedules for shows as they come through, and they are set up to be aired in the
And I
future.
got something I want to say that's very important as a man, as the Ansupu, as King Ajalan, as a brother, and as a servant of the people. I humbly apologize and ask you to beg my pardon for being in the vehicle. I'm asking my other hosts, all those who represent Low African Minds, those who want to pay attention. I know sometimes things can be distracting. The show must go on, even though we got to do the move, but I sincerely take responsibility of the audio and the visual on my part being shaky, and maybe it might take away from your concentration. But there is more information at www.lowafricanminds.com that you can get our mission statement there. And if you love our people, and we don't even want to deal with African spirituality. We're not telling you to leave your religion, but we're telling you you can get more information about spirituality at www.lowafricanminds.com. We're going to be doing a lot of fantastic things, and we want you involved. My time is up. I haven't eaten for all day. I'm going to put something in my body. I want to salute Chief Taiki, the Grand High Tech, and say Numa Kiwawa, and Brother Maraka. Yeah, yes. Numa Kiwawa.
Numa Kiwawa, bro. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Most definitely. So we are making it happen. Definitely hit us up on our Facebook page as well, Low African Minds. We do have as well there the Low African Minds Connection Group and the Connected Minds Group. Both groups are connected to what we're doing here. And all of it goes back to lowafricanminds.com, baby. So that being said, y'all, thank y'all.
Wait. I don't want to do no disservice. I need you to go look up Kelly Kit.
Definitely.
On Instagram, on Facebook, and YouTube. We need you to look up Metaphysical Minds, Marquis, Queen Charm Nash. We need you to go check out Mr. Lewis. Matter of fact, everybody's over there. Yes, sir. So we want to give shouts out to everybody who's connected with us. Everybody. DJ Kamati, who's holding down the Joint African Market on the corner of Sacramento and Georgia Street in Vallejo, California. And he will be having his show coming forth real soon. And
Jai Hicks
at the Queen's table. She's working with Brother Shadow. And we just gotta keep on pushing. Numa
Kiwawa, my brother. So once again, y'all, we coming to a close on this one, but it's just beginning on a lot of what we coming through in 2021 to do. Those that was with us, you might want to jump back on the train because it's about to take off big time for us. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Appreciate everybody for the support. Once again, it's on lowafricanminds.com is the spot. I don't know what else we need to say. I think we said it all for today. So anyway, that's it. We gonna end it, and we gonna get on up out of here, and we'll see you on the flip side on the next one. Numa Kiwawa.
Numa Kiwawa.